Captain, they're alive.
Captain, urgent news from the General.
Why not really blow it up, Captain?
Captain Claw, embarking into hostile environment. I'm giving out all she's got, Captain!
Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is your captain speaking, and today we're looking at Expeditions by Stonemaier Games. It's Gears of Corruption, the expansion, and we're gonna unbox it, and I'm really excited. Alrighty, so we've got Expeditions, and the we are in love right now. My gaming group is in love with the base game. It is so fun, very good. It's very different than Scythe. It's in the same universe, and so like the artwork, all that stuff, very similar, but it plays entirely different. It feels very more rewarding. You get a lot more stuff each turn. Not each. You're always getting stuff. There's a lot more action happening. So it's very good. Oh man, they're both very good. But for me, currently, I'm liking Expeditions more, and I really love Scythe, and I have Scythe painted out to the max. I have Expeditions painted as well to the max. This expansion is supposed to fix, not like they don't need fix, but I think it's going to make some improvements on the base game. And so we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it right here. Let's open it up. So I don't know if I'm supposed to read this whole thing, but let's just check it out. It says, overview and goal. The Gears of Corruption expansion adds elements of risk and danger to the in the form of secret bonuses on map tokens and a corrupted mech that roams the land. That's cool. To counter these threats, the expansion offers 2 new mechs and 4 new character/companion pairs. That's cool. As well as components for a 6th player. Okay. Gears of Corruption also accelerates early gameplay by giving players starting resources and a hero worker that can act as any type of worker. That's huge. Okay, so that right there is awesome. That is something that can happen in Expeditions. If you can get in higher player counts, especially, you can get kind of like screwed. You are if they go to the spots and your board's not set up a certain way, then you can't get workers. And if you can't get workers, you can't really activate your cards. So, and they can kind of just, how it works is you can kind of sit on those spots over and over and just keep going. And if the turn order and the way that players are playing is a little more nasty, especially if it's intentional, you can just sit there without a worker forever. My first game was like that. I still like the game a lot, but my first game was like that. The next game we played with a variation to fix that. I'm sorry, guys. So this looks really cool. This sounds awesome. So, all right, what do we got here? Interesting. What is this? Is this a whole new character? What? Are these all the player boards? Oh, nice. Okay, so these are all the player boards, but look, guys. Can you see? We have dual layer boards. That's gonna be nice. I don't believe there's not. It's not dual layer in the other ones. So you're gonna know exactly where you're at the whole time. Great job. This one looks like a new mini. That's a tall mini. So this one looks like a new character. Old, new, old. Sweet. So these are the 2 new characters. Let's see what their abilities are. It says, I kind of want to put it over here. Let me do this for you guys. This might be a little better. What if we do that? And let's go here. Oh, it's dark. It's blocking most of the light. That's all right. There you go. That needs to be a little brighter. All right, so it says, whenever you gather, you may trash a map to act as if corruption is not covering a benefit. Oh, that's interesting. So, first off, when it says map, it's not saying a map tile. It's just saying the one of those little compass map icon things that you get when you explore a new territory. So you can trash one of those to act as if the thing at the very bottom of all the corruption is not covered by corruption. So you could access it and do the thing. That could be pretty strong. That's pretty interesting. I like that one. Map looks awesome too. And then we have, oh, and that's the mole. That is called mole. So they're going to, oh, because they're digging, they're going to be accessing underground. That's cool. This is called scarecrow. Let's slide it over. Here, right there. All right. It says, whenever you finish a refresh turn, you may trash a map to perform one action: move, play, or gather. Oh my! Oh, I love it. That's going straight to one of my favorite factions right there. That's good. So as long as if you're getting, because when you refresh, it's kind of like it's annoying if you get your. It's not annoying. The way the game it feels so good. So let me just show you. When you are coming from, you have all your cards out, right? So your cards are from on your left side. They go to the right side. When you need your cards back over to the left because you have no more actions to do, you refresh. So you move your little thing from here to there. And then the next turn you are going to go there. Then you can do all 3 things. When you go after that turn, you're going to go up, covering up one of them. Whichever one you're covering up, you're doing the other 2. So it's this really, really, really nice, simple, really simplified order of like actions, abilities that you can do, and that's really good. So when you do the refresh, though, you're doing no actions. This is saying whenever you finish a refresh, so you finish your refresh, you can trash it to do one of those 3 things. That is awesome. I love it. Cool. Already banger expansion with the double, the dual layer boards is huge. And let's see what else we got. All right, we've got some tokens. Okay. Looks like some more money and stuff. We got an encampment, so we got a new mech location board thing, and you have a new another one of the boasting spots. Encampment 16. I could have sworn there's already a 16. I wonder if this is going to replace something. If this replaces 16, or if I'm just mistaken, or if it just gets added. Who knows? So there you go. We got the encampment. What do we have here? Some golden guys. Some green stars. So this is for green player. We got some more. What's it called? Corruption. More corruption. What's the gold? Gold's going to be a new thing. Oh, this is the 6th player. Of course. So green is the 6th player. There's only one. That makes sense. 2 new options, but 1 guy. Oh, the mechs, guys. The minis. These look good. These look very good. It's so dark over there. But you can see it a little bit. You can see it pretty well. It's pretty cool. Just had to get it painted. My other ones got painted and they look really good. Alright, so that one is the digger, the mole, and this is the scarecrow. Pretty awesome. Oh, scarecrow looks good. I'm excited for scarecrow. Sorry for my hand just being in the way. What am I doing? Oh, that looks really good. Really, really like scarecrow. And ooh. Alright, let's look at the characters. Again, guys, if I highly recommend this game. This is a really fun game. My group loves it. And there's no fighting in it. There's no combat, which works really well. The reason I bought it is actually because I was designing a game with mechs and going out and getting resources and stuff. And then I heard about this one, that there's mechs and they go out and get resources and stuff. And I was like, whoa, okay, so wait, so is it the exact same thing I designed or no? And it's not the same exact thing at all, but it did scratch the itch. It definitely scratched the itch, and I love what they did. Mine still can exist, and it's a different game, but I digress. All right, here we go. We're gonna go through the cards here because these look great, and I want to know who these guys are. We got Bjorn. All right. Gain a red worker or solve. If you solve, gain the core value of all solved quests. And he's teamed up with Mox. Can we fit both of these on the same? You better believe we can. Mox, companion. Play a card or vanquish. If this vanquish removes the location's final corruption, you may gain the revealed benefit. Play a card or vanquish. Ah, okay. That's kind of neat. So you can just play a card instead of needing to be on that. That can be really fun. That could be really fun. You could get your hand out quicker and do some interesting things. That would pair well with Scarecrow because it'd be refreshing more. So that's a good pairing with Scarecrow. I like that. We got Freya and Loki. Why does the name Freya sound so familiar? We got Freya. Sweep one face-up card to gain its core value. Or solve. Freya, that's really just simple. That's some easy resources you're getting. I like that. Trash a card from the sweep pile. This is Loki. Oh, Freya and Loki. Is that why? That's the... I mean, that's... You know. What's Marvel, guys? Trash a card from the sweep pile to gain $1 or vanquish. Whoa. These guys are cool. They're just getting a bunch of... Sorry, the focus was not exactly perfect, and I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. I want perfection. That looks good. Okay, so they're gonna be just like getting resources and victory points. That's pretty awesome. What if we just double stack? No, we just talked about perfection, and then we try to double stack. That's what it was. Okay, we got Zara and Carr. Look at the top card of the deck and either return it to gain, I forget what we call this, blue stuff, guile or something, or gain the orange. We call it power. I don't remember. Intelligence in power, basically, but I don't remember what they're really called. If you solve, gain the core value. Okay, so you look at the top card, and you either gain it, return it to gain that, or you sweep it to gain the other. Cool. And then we got car, gain the top card of the deck. Ooh, car is going to be that's a really, really fun one. Or vanquish. That's a really fun ability. Just getting a card off the top of the deck. That's huge. I want car. Getting cards is... Usually when you're getting cards, you're having to sacrifice something else. So having a card that can get cards is really, really cool. That's powerful. And then our last two. We have... I'm not sure what these guys are. We got Balahon and Zephin. And Balahon says, gain the top corruption accessible from your location, except for the 20 value. Wow, that's also very strong. That's insanely strong. Or pay to meld. Okay. Oh, but they're doing purple stuff. You gotta get purple guys for that one. Interesting. Activate a face-up purple card's ability or trash one corruption to tuck a quest. Activate a face-up purple card's ability. Oh, you could do his again. This might be OP. This might be busted. Am I crazy? That might be busted. Because you're just going to spam. You just put Balahan on the stuff, on the places with corruption. You go, boom. Give it the top one. Boom. Next one. I guess you're doing it slower. Because you're not going... When you... Usually what you're doing is you're going to be getting a bunch of them, right? You could go through the whole stack of 2 or 3. This one you're just taking 1, and the next turn you play it on Zephin, and you get the next one. If you can play Zephin. Okay, not busted. Not busted. Alright, that's fun. That's really fun. This looks great. This looks like a very good expansion. Yeah, all the fixes, all the things it's fixing are important. Oh, duh. These gold guys are the workers that everybody gets. So everyone starts with the gold worker that counts as any color. That's what those guys are. That's a huge upgrade. I'm not going to go through every single card here. Wait a second. What are those? Are those Automa? The Automa stuff? Wait, hold your horses. I'm sorry. This thing's just got. I just started reading these cards. I'm not sure if that is. Oh yeah, the corrupted mech. Where's the corrupted mech? Where is the corrupted mech? That's right. All right, I'm gonna read you guys about this because this is new. We got to talk about this. I know this is not really an unboxing. This is more of like we're getting into it a little more. But hey, who cares? Who cares? This is some cool stuff. And we got to talk about it. So those cards I'm looking at are mech cards. We looked at the starting cards. So we got mech cards. There's 6 discovery cards, 5 new with 1 replacement, 1 corrupted mech reference cards, 12 corruption cards, 1 power token, 1 guile token. So it is power and guile. And All right. Those 7 mech. So I want to look at the mech cards and the corrupted mech guy because that's interesting. So, Corrupted Mech module. This is an optional module designed to emulate an actively antagonistic force. I wonder if you guys want to see, even if you can't read it. You might like that better. So, I'm looking at this right here, guys. Boom. So, it's an actively antagonistic force. The Corrupted Mech appears once per game when a player first places the first. There we go. When a player. All right. The corrupted mech appears once per game when a player places the first glory token. At the end of that player's turn, they choose an unused mech miniature, which is why they made 2 extra ones, so that there's always 1 extra one. Very smart. Because now we have 7 new mechs. So they're going to take one of the unused mech minis, place it on a revealed unoccupied location. The corrupted mech does not use the corresponding mech mat. Oh, it's just going to be blocking stuff, as of right now at least. Flip the corrupted mech reference card to show corrupted mech turn and place it to the right of that player. Deal 5 corruption cards face up in a pile next to the reference card, offset so that their corruption costs are all visible. Place the remaining corruption cards face down to form a deck beside this pile. Okay. Let's find those corruption cards because I am intrigued. Alright, these are the corruption cards. Oh, and it's going to give it directions of where to move. Cool. That's interesting. Alright, so there's a deck of cards. We're going to flip the corrupted mech. So let's say we just placed it, right? We placed it on this place right here. We flip the corrupted mech reference card to show corrupted mech turn. Is there a reference card? Corrupted mech reference card. Okay, here we go. Corrupted mech reference card. And we offset there so that their corruption costs are all visible. Okay, so we take these cards, right? We shuffle them, we deal 5. I'm just gonna grab the top 5. And then we go, boom, just like the picture, we're gonna go doop, 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 doop. Interesting, that's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. And it's going to form a deck next to that pile. So boom, you got your cards here, and you got your deck. Cards, you got a deck, and we got the encampment here. Oh, there's more cards. I think these are Automa. I did not see this coming. Doom on me. Doom on you. Doom on you. If you didn't have the blah 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 to prepare for the Ice Age, then doom on. So you got 3 melons? I love, man, such a good movie. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? Corrupted mech turn. From now on, the corrupted mech will take a turn before that player's turn. So yeah, it goes to the right of that player, I believe. Right? And then before that player's turn, this happens. Deal a new corruption card face down to the top of the pile. So you take one, we deal it. Like so. If the deck of corruption cards is empty, move the bottom card of the pile to the top. Okay. Refer to the direction icon on the top corruption card to perform one of the following. If there's a location available in the direction, the mech moves to that direction. Okay. I got it. Because where did I see that? Right. So right here. It says... Oh, you can't see. Come on now. Okay. There you go. That says northeast. 1. Let me give you guys a card. So you can look at it in its glory. So, on that card right there, you're looking at, you got north, up, northeast, northeast. So it's just 1. So north and then northeast. And you got whatever that little thing is, and top right. Look at that deal. We don't know. Okay. Face down locations are available. Discard the map token, reveal the location, and then place corruption tokens on it and move the corrupted mech onto it. So it's just regular movement if it's face down. Unoccupied. So that's interesting. He is going to be a nuisance. He's going to be exploring stuff, which is kind of cool, but he's taking the map token. And then he's just sitting on it. That's annoying, which is fun. Unoccupied locations revealed. Locations with no other mechs are available. So unoccupied locations. Yeah, okay, sure. If it's just face up and not anyone's sitting on it, you can go get on it, of course. Locations occupied by other mechs are not available, of course. However, when the corrupted mech attempts to move onto an occupied location, the occupying players suffer the corrupted mech penalty described to the right. If there is no available location in that direction. Okay, so it suffers the corrupted mech penalty described to the right. Oh, here we go. It's over here on this in this thing. If any location the corrupted mech tries to move on is occupied, the occupied player immediately suffers the penalty noted on the corruption card. The penalties are lose 1 power, lose 1 guile, lose $1, or discard 1 card from your hand. I mean, you definitely got to lose that guile and power, I guess, right? Wow, that's devastating. If you don't have guile and power, you are cooked. If the player has none of those things, then it doesn't happen. Which, of course, if you have nothing, guys, you've lost the game already. This penalty can be incurred by multiple players on the same turn, or even the same player twice for double movement cards. What? Alright, let's go back a little bit. If there is no available location in the indicated direction, the mech tries the next direction clockwise, and so on until the mech moves. If there are no available locations in any direction, the mech stops trying after attempting all 6 directions and does not move. That would be wild. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. So let's say, for example, that we did surround this mech. Okay, we are on all 6 sides. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 sides. We're on all 6 sides, guys. If we, for some reason, did this, the mech would go. It would that player would get the penalty. It would not actually move. It would then try the next spot. It would do that the whole time until every player had been hit by the penalty. Wow. Don't stand near this corrupted mech, guys. It's broken and it's coming to get you. Vanquishing corruption cards. Alright, so these are the corruption cards here. We can vanquish them, sounds like. Players may use the vanquish ability to remove corruption cards if the corrupted mech is adjacent to their... Oh, okay, so we have to go adjacent to the mech to fight the mech. Woo! Oh, I'm excited. This works the same way as vanquishing corruption tokens. Pay the cost noted at the bottom of the top corruption card to gain that card. You may repeat this process to gain more than one corruption card during the same vanquish. Oh, you could just start cranking them out. So if you wanted, let's say you had 5 power, 4 guile, you could go this one, this one, this one. You got all 3 of these cards just now. Great job, we did it. I'm guessing you just immediately get those benefits at the top, but we'll find out. Yep, corruption cards count as corruption for the 7 corruption glory. Okay, cool. These count for the glory at the end. You gain $2 per card. That's awesome. Some discovered cards in mechs abilities use the terms corruption, corruption token, and corruption card. When these components refer to corruption by itself, it includes both corruption tokens and corruption cards. That's awesome. For various abilities, corruption cards count as tokens, but they are not considered to have colors or values. And the only way you can gain a corruption card is by using a vanquish ability against the corrupted mech. The lumberjack mech ignores 1 resource, 1 power or guile, not 1 of each, on the top corruption card only. Okay, that makes sense. So the lumberjack can do easier. That's the same. That makes sense. Makes total sense. Vanquishing corruption cards is an alternative to vanquishing corruption tokens on your location. Each vanquish ability may target one, but not both. Yeah, one or the other, but not both. Okay, and then if a player removes the last revealed corruption card, remove the corrupted mech from the game, even if there are unrevealed corruption cards remaining. Return all remaining corruption cards. The corrupted... So just move everything back to the box. I don't see... It doesn't mention the top left, though, the ability, like the thing you get. And I'm guessing you get that when you kill it. But I'm not seeing that mentioned. That should have been right there, right? When you vanquish a card, you get the ability. You get the benefit. You gain that card. Okay, well, when you gain the card, what are you gaining? What are you doing with that? I'm confident it's that. I'm confident you just get a card, or you get the victory points, or you get a guile, or you get whatever. I'm confident that's what it is. But I mean, and I'm guessing it's a one-time thing. I don't think it would be a. Like you get the card in your hand, because you can't play it down at all. So, yeah, my guess is it just counts as a corruption thing, just like it said, and then you get the thing. I must be missing that somewhere. All right, but I'm sure. I just can't believe it's not there. That's weird. I gotta be missing it, guys. I gotta be missing it. I bet I'm missing it. Okay. Anyways, that looks awesome. I'm very excited for this. We're definitely gonna play with this. I actually had to do this unboxing today because we're gonna play with it. I'm pretty sure we're playing on Friday. We don't have to play. We started doing a monthly game day, which I'm so excited about because it has been way too long since we have played. Like, I mean, recently we played a lot. We had the game day and we had the con right before that. But last year we didn't play much. So hopefully this gets to the table. I think it might. I think there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll do a review of this game because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy Expeditions. And this expansion looks awesome. It looks necessary. So like if you like Expeditions, I think you should buy this. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if it's good, but I'm picking up that it's good. I'm gathering that it is good. And then there's the Automa stuff. I've heard the Automa is really good as well. I don't play that way, but you guys totally can. A lot of people do, and I hear it's really, really good. The artwork is incredible. Dual layer player boards, 2 new mechs, 2 new factions, 1 new player for 6 player, which some people talk about it dragging. We've played at 4 player and we've played at 3 player. Did not feel draggy at all for 3. Did not really feel draggy for 4. Kind of a little bit, but only because I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea that first game. I was so red hot fuming because I couldn't get a worker. I was just like sitting there like in shell shock, like, why is this a thing? I'm just sitting here waiting to get a worker, and I can't get on a space because they keep doing it. And if I bring up that I can't get a worker, then they're just gonna keep doing it more. So I just gotta sit there and take it. And it was a lot of turns that I just sat there with no worker. That was rough. But this fixes that. There's also, if you don't get this, there's a variation that you can play so that you can get workers, and which is what we did at the 3-player game, and that was a lot more fun. We all could have workers, so I recommend looking that up. I don't know where that's at, how I found that, or if I just heard about it or what, but basically you're just gonna put the you put like the red worker, I think it's red, green, yellow, blue, and then you put like the card thing, and then on top of that up here, maybe down here is the down here's the one that points everywhere, and then this one's like the like a card or something. I don't think that one matters, but as long as you get the worker, and then the thing that points to everything. I think that was the way that we did it to make it so you can get workers a lot faster. There you go. Expeditions, Stonemaier games, incredible, looks great. I'm very excited. And as always, this is your captain signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. That's it.